Ooh. Yeah,
Well,
it's starting to kick in now, Imelda.
That one's definitely a spicy one.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Be careful, man.
Well, the chicken was small enough to be considered, I guess, natural.
It had natural breast.
I
the only place in Taudien where there weren't. Very seasonal.
Balcony to bar.
Yeah.
Balcony to bar, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Do they charge you extra for lemons?
Cutting deep, Mel.
Thank you for joining me. I'm Matt Cowan, the Bureau Chief and host of the Bureau Podcast from a somewhat smoggy Saigon. Speaking of smog, coming up, we'll be chatting about some new bars in Saigon, including one actually called Smog. But before that, let me introduce my co-bureaucrats. After a week of riveting royal watching, of course, I'm referring to Prince Andrew's train wreck interview the other day.
Plane crash, I think it said.
Yeah, the slowest plane crash ever, apparently, according to a YouTuber. To my left, sitting on her throne of pillows, is our little piece of Filipino royalty and avid royal watcher, Princess Melanie Kasul.
Mabuhay. Actually, you can call me Khaleesi.
Oh.
Yeah.
And sitting to my right is our own Prince of Pictures, His Majesty of Nikon, and someone who has made a few royal screw-ups of his own over the journey, perhaps last night too, Mike. Mike Palumbo.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, you're a photographer, and I've noticed that you and some of your contemporaries, as it were, go away on these shooting weekends.
Ooh.
You know, you have these sort of walk around shooting sort of things. Can you tell us a bit about what goes on during these shooting weekends?
This will be edited, right? No, I don't participate. I've gone to one, but I mean, it just because it's such a massive group of people that it's very hard to get everybody on the same page.
Okay, well,
and of course, everyone's busy when when it happens. So.
And it's a battle between Nikoners and Canaanites.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Always.
Well, that seems innocent enough, but we've found out what actually happens on these so-called shooting weekends. Listen in.
No, it was a shooting weekend.
A shooting weekend.
Just a straightforward shooting weekend.
But during these times that he was a guest at Windsor Castle at Sandringham, the shooting weekend, we now know that he was and had been procuring young girls for sex trafficking.
We now know that.
Wow.
That went south really quickly.
It's pretty heavy stuff. And apparently the Prince likes pizza as well. So whatever that is, that Pizza Express.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Oh, you know we're talking about.
Now it's clicked.
Now it came through. What's his name?
Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said that he remembers it clearly because he went to pizza with his
daughter.
That's right, Pizza Express.
That Pizza Express must really
Do you know
be
it, Mel?
good.
Do you know Pizza Express? Because
No.
you're a big fan of The Crown. Do they go to Pizza Express?
No, I'm still on the second season of The Crown, and that episode hasn't come up yet.
Well, let's kick off with the Bureau briefs, shall we? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. It's wake up, Mike. Have a water. It's a segment where we tell each other briefly what we got up to related to F&B since our last episode. It might be a dinner, event, festival, bar, whatever. Recently, there have been quite a few new bar and restaurant openings. Who's going to go first?
I think I will.
Okie doke.
Yep. Princesses first. Ladies
Yes.
first. Lady first.
Your Royal Highness.
Yes. A few weeks ago, we went to the reopening of the Brodard Restaurant Tea House Pastry. It is the original, like 70 years ago. Right. And then they moved inwards, and now they're back to where they originally are. It's a lovely 2-story villa over on Dong Khoi. So elegant casual dining. It's a tea house. And of course, the headliners are the cakes and pastries. French, pastissiere?
Patisserie?
Yeah. But I also went back there to try the business lunch. And for a pastry shop, their business lunch was surprisingly decent.
Right.
I had a 3-course lunch for about 300,000 dong. I chose the goat's cheese, catch of the day, wrapped and baked in lemon, asparagus, and of course, I had a cake of the day, which was chocolate. And
do you think Prince Andrew would go? Suitable for a prince?
I don't know.
As long as it's memorable.
Well,
and an alibi.
Yeah, good alibi. As long as
that's
it's a good
alibi. Yeah. And so overall bureau brief, 4 over 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
I have another one. And unfortunately, my second bureau briefing doesn't have the same excitement. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to try and keep
Where are we going with this?
So I went to this place that people on Facebook were like raving about. It's called Chiquita Flame Grilled Chicken. Yeah. So it's we took a hike all Chiquita.
It goes up there with Conquistador.
Okay.
So it's over there in Tao Dien in District 2. And
I knew Matt would like that.
they boast to being farm to table. So have you guys ever been to Nando's?
Yep.
So
where?
Nando's.
Where's that at?
Oh, they're all over the
Pretty
place.
everywhere, but Vietnam and
So
maybe the
it's
States.
peri peri.
I don't.
Peri peri chicken is the style, and they cook it on an open flame grill.
Yeah.
That's right. So on their website, their menu, and there's this really nicely painted restaurant mural, and they claim to be 100% natural chicken. The chickens are not in a cage, essentially. Okay, mind you.
Free range?
Yeah, so mind you, not organic, natural.
Does natural mean free range, though? Is that what they mean?
See, that's the thing. Organic, natural, free range, GMO free, they're all related like cousins. But there are certain things that I'm not saying that the chickens,
Anyone listening, please
themselves.
like and comment with the correct term for these.
Yes. They're trying to educate the local audience about natural cage-free chicken. But even me, I don't know the intricacies of these terminologies. So anyway, they never say where their farm is located, but for their freshly made chili sauce, they're able to name the areas in the Mekong where they cooperate with local farmers.
Right.
Oh, good.
So, so I said, let's try this, and see what the fuss is about. I found this Thai language press release, and it was also confirmed by their Facebook community manager when I messaged them, and they actually have a joint venture with CP Vietnam.
Okay.
Yes.
And who's that? Who's
Well,
CP?
okay, CP Vietnam.
CP is like in Thailand they have like the fried chicken, right? Is that?
No, CP is the country's biggest battery chicken factory company.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So they make eggs.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, eggs in the convenience stores.
Yeah, and chicken and everything.
Right.
So, it's like, okay, they never said that,
Okay.
So obviously they are managed by a different company, but the money behind the company is a well-known
I remember
factory
when it opened up, I got the impression that it was sort of a independent operator who
farm
started
to
this chicken
table.
What do you
place,
think CP stands for? Chicken producer?
yeah, something.
Probably.
Something like that?
So, with all of this information on hand, I just wanted to try to make sure. Well, when we went there,
Yeah.
well, the chicken was small enough to be considered, I guess, natural.
It had natural breast.
No, I had the leg. I
The
had
only
the
place
leg.
in Tao Dien where there were.
This side of
So
District
these
2.
chickens didn't have boob jobs, is what you're saying.
No. no silicone in those breasts. But
Oh dear.
but look,
Now they're beaks. That's
Almost spit water over the microphone.
so anyway, the takeaway for me though is that I probably won't make the hike out to D2 to eat at Chiquita again. So overall Bureau Brief rating 2/5.
yeah. I thought the chicken was tender and it was nice. I think the highlight was the sauces though.
See, that's what I've heard about it. Is
Yeah.
the sauce?
Sauces,
Everybody highlights
for
the
sure.
sauce.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. They're so proud and so confident to say where those sauces are from, where they're sourced.
Sourced, yeah.
But all the chicken information is too general and everything is on the surface level.
At least they're not saying it's organic.
Yeah.
I've never seen the inside of it, but it definitely has a larger than life decor.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is similar to Nando's. Nando's does
Okay,
that
okay.
similar.
Yeah. How about you, Mike?
the summer experiment.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us a little bit about that,
the
Mike.
talk of the town.
Because I know
Wow.
I know you've been there twice, and you've sampled the goodies there behind the bar.
Matt, you have two.
Yeah.
I have.
Where is it? Start where it is, though. Where's
So
it?
it's on Lee
Well.
2 Chum Street.
Far
Okay.
from Benton Market.
Okay,
Really?
cool.
Yeah.
Great
All right.
location.
Yeah.
Great location.
2 floors, second. I mean, on the
It's
second floor.
It's on the
rooftop.
ground level first. Yeah,
I think
second.
you have
It's
to
on
go up a couple of flights of stairs.
for an American. It's the third
Yeah.
floor, but here it's the second floor. Yeah.
No, in Saigon it's the second floor. In Hanoi it's the first floor.
Oh,
it?
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hanoi they do one. Yeah, because in the States we do ground levels one.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
So I believe what Jay was saying. Now he does farm to bar, right? Is that the correct
Yep.
term that he called it?
Yep.
Oh,
Garden craft cocktails, farm
right.
to bar.
So everything has a
Yeah.
purpose in the drink.
Yep.
Now Matt, being a writer, he has more detail about it. I was just enjoying the drinks and taking photos of them. Look, the idea, what he's doing, I think, in the city right now is very unique and very exciting to. It's a unique. It's a unique
Experiment.
experiment.
Yeah. Yeah, I
and-
think it's a place where they don't just throw the ingredients in because the manual says you should put that into the drink. Mm-hmm. They've experimented with they've got 27 signature drinks, I think.
They definitely have a novel of.
Yeah. Probably those 27 were chosen out of 100 or whatever that
Yeah.
they mixed together, and these are the ones that made the cut. So it's very focused on the ingredients that they put in, and they actually grow them in the bar as well.
But look,
So at least we know where the ingredients are from.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, yeah, they're natural.
But look, all that being said about how massive their menu is, I mean it's a diverse and creative menu, and the quality, of course, is not compromised because I think Jay does some good stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
for sure.
Oh, and if you go there, go to Jay and say, hey, can I go behind the bar and make a Sazerac?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So summer experiment, does it mean that they
Sorry, Jay.
only summer experiment, do they only feature summer fruits, or like is it like all
Yeah, well,
Yeah, seasonal.
because it's all fresh. So they've actually got like a longan or
Tree?
a longan tree that
Yeah.
they craned into the
inside
onto the
bar?
balcony.
Yeah.
So it's undercover, but it's it's probably a couple of meters high, I guess. I don't know at the moment,
Yeah.
but come spring it should flower and then fruit, and then they're going to use the longans in whatever cocktails that they come up with for it. So things like that, yeah.
Cool.
Very seasonal.
Balcony to bar.
Yeah.
Balcony to bar, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And also we went and checked out Beercraft. Actually, both of us.
Oh yeah.
The three of
it's
us,
yeah.
I should say.
Yeah.
Mel and I checked it out one night, and then
Oh, yeah,
Mike and I, we
district-
were
yeah, the
there
main
the other
district,
day.
It's huge. And
is good.
the parking lot is really good.
Now, is it public knowledge that Maru is going to be on the?
Not sure. Not sure. but
Well,
yeah,
why
but
don't you
Mel-
breaking news?
Mel
going
fix it
up.
in post.
No, breaking news. This is
Breaking
good.
news.
Yeah. The Bureau breaking brief. No.
Yeah, so
So what's happening
Maru's
with Maru?
going to be up there. Oh, I don't really know, but the guys from Beercraft told us that they were,
Yeah, I was talking to Jamie, the
Okay.
head chef there, and he was saying,
yeah.
that
bit of
well, we were talking about how Pizza 4 Ps was going to be up, and then he said no, it's going to be
Yeah, I thought it was 4 Ps, but it was maru. But interesting, or probably a kind of an odd pairing
Combination.
of places. Go in for a chocolate.
No, but
Finish
actually,
up with a beer, or the other way around.
there are beers.
that's right.
Who's the one that makes the Maru chocolate stout?
I think it's Pasteur Street, isn't it? The Ciclo Stout.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not an unusual pairing, but what I really like about
Breaking.
breaking news.
Sorry, I was about 2
I
minutes
like
late
it.
on
I
that
like
one.
Yeah. But what I really like about these collaborations with local businesses is that, you know, they're trying to make the environment really cooperative.
Yep.
So that's one good thing coming out with, you know, all of these new places and the more established places helping out the newbies.
And especially right on Swan Twee there in District 2. So that street is going crazy at the moment.
Yeah.
What a mess for traffic, though.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Very small 2-lane traffic.
And then you have people that park their vehicles on the side, and then it's a mess.
And
Yeah,
of
well,
course,
that's the tip. Leave your bike at home and
walk.
just walk. I just want to mention a few things that I went to recently, and the first one was at Lubu in District 2. There was a wine tasting and beef tasting that went on over there with the meat King Island beef brought over by Meatworks.
Wow,
So-
it's
King Island.
wow.
Yeah.
We're like a royalty themed.
yeah, that's right.
This time.
King Island's a small island off a bigger island. So
In Australia?
Yeah, well, Australia, and then it's off Tasmania in sort of. I'm not sure if it's in Bass Strait or just to the side of it, but essentially in Bass Strait.
What kind of beef is it? Is it like Wagyu, Kobe, or something like that?
Do they have natural breasts?
That's when the wine kicked in. But that was a fun night, so look out for the King Island beef. Thanks to Tan Charles there at Meatworks and, all the guys at Lubu, Jim over there at Lubu, very hospitable. That was a nice night out. The other one was the one we went to, Mike, just the other night. Union Jacks in District 2. They opened up their little outfit over there.
It has a Mediterranean theme, too. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not just
the place-
fish and chips?
It was a former Mediterranean restaurant.
Oh, so they kept most of the decor. How about
all
the
of it.
How about the menu? Is it different from their original place down here in District 1 near?
No, I think it carries all the same
I think
stuff.
it's all the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Because when we talked to Matt, it was like we asked him if he opened because he got a lot of people driving from District 2, and he said, no, it's delivery.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah, delivery is really big now in the city, you know.
Yeah.
Almost every store, almost every restaurant is registered with a food delivery, a food delivery app.
Yep.
So that's booming.
Yep, and the last one that I want to mention was something I went to last night. It was the opening of a new Japanese restaurant in New World
Hotel.
Saigon Hotel. Hotel Saigon. Called Ibuki.
Ibuki.
Really, really nice stuff. If you get the chance, go along there. They do all your Japanese favourites.
Sushi.
Yeah, the sushi was amazing. They had this, my favourite was the uni with the salmon roe and A5 Wagyu
Wow.
beef cube.
Hey.
Do they have
teppanyaki style.
Kobe beef there?
Not last night, but I believe they will
Wow.
in the future. So I don't think there are too many Kobe beef.
So I have a question. What is more
Expensive?
but sought after? Is it Wagyu A5 or Kobe?
Wow.
Because I know the quality's good.
From what
but-
I've heard, it's Kobe, and it's
Yes.
quite rare.
Okay.
It's quite rare here as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I always see Wagyu on.
Yeah,
Yes.
the guys that supply this restaurant, they bring in Kobe beef.
So there's there's fewer companies that import
Yeah.
Kobe beef.
Yeah. And I've heard that Kobe beef isn't it's only grown in that area.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
can't
okay.
really take Kobe beef to Australia and
Say
And
it's
make
Kobe.
it-
I
yeah.
mean, Kobe's
As opposed to
Kobe's
Wagyu.
the city, right?
Yeah.
Or the
yeah,
town.
that's right. Yeah. And
You know how they make it?
Wagyu.
Yeah.
They rub them and feed them beer.
They
massage the
them,
cows
yeah.
and they feed them Sapporo beer.
Yep.
Seriously.
Well, when I did that to the cows on our farm when I was growing up, it didn't turn into Kobe beef. Anyway, so that's...
Matt's cows had fake breasts.
That's the Bureau Briefs. Well, the Bureau bills itself as a source, pun intended, for keeping up to date with what's hot in F&B. So I thought we'd better do our best to live up to our promise. A while back, Mike, I nominated you to be a judge for a hot sauce competition in Saigon. Now, that competition unearthed what is perhaps the hottest thing to hit Saigon this year. Of course, I'm referring to Imelda's Kitchen Sambal, the winner of the competition that day. Imelda van der Wulp, an Indonesian living in Saigon, is the person behind the award-winning authentic Indonesian sambal.
You saw and heard it first at the Bureau page. We recorded Imelda winning, and Mike was there to interview her.
Yeah, that's right.
And how many views did that video get in like a matter of... It went viral in a matter of hours.
That got about 2,000 or 3,000 views, that video.
That day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then over time...
Was it because of Mike?
No, obviously it's because of the hot lady herself, Imelda.
So anyway, as it happens, we happen to have five of her sambals in our hot little hands today, thanks to Imelda. We have her green sambal extra spicy and spicy, the red sambal extra spicy, sambal original extra spicy, and the shrimp sambal spicy to try. But I think we've just got 3 today, Mel.
Because Melanie is allergic to shrimp.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. But before we try it, let's get Melda on the line, hey, and have a chat about her sambal.
Ooh la la.
What do you think? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I've got her number here somewhere. Just a moment.
I'm going to have a chip while you do that.
Oh, wow. You can smell it from here already.
Okay, we've got a connection. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is that Imelda? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Selamat siang.
Selamat siang, Pak.
We've got Mel and Mike here as well.
Hey.
Hello, Mike.
Hey.
Hello, it's Melanie. Apa kabar?
Hi, Melanie. How are you doing, guys?
Yes, I'm good. Kabar baik.
Oh, listen to you with your Indonesian. So, Imelda, thanks for your time today.
Yes. I'm so happy you get to call me.
Yeah, sure. No problem at all. It's our pleasure. Before we're going to try 3 of your sambal while we're talking to you. But we're also going to ask you a few questions about a little bit about you and a little bit about the sambal that you're making.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So, and you guys jump in whenever you feel like. So, Imelda, what got you into making sambal?
Yes, since I live in Vietnam, and then I couldn't find any instant sambal who's sold in the market, and then I tried sauce, and then it's not really my thing, and then I just make it my own, and then I bring to my gathering, like a barbecue, or I invite my friends at home, and then they like it.
Great.
Wow. So, Imelda, are the recipes for your sambal from your family, or is it your original version?
This is my original version.
Wow.
Because there's so many kinds of sambal in Indonesia. And then I just it's my own. And the last time I just posted, and I just experiment, and then I'm quite happy with the last one, and I think I'm gonna continue the recipe.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Imelda, now for the chilies, are these the same kind of chilies that you can get in Indonesia, or are they? You just kind of work with what's kind of available in Vietnam that can deliver a good taste in the sambal, or?
Yeah, I think the chili in here is crazy spicy though compared in Indonesia, the red small one. and then and also I found another color, chili. Why if you find the light green one,
Yeah, it's here.
that's really spicy one. Yeah,
Oh,
from
yeah.
the China paper.
Okay. I'm just about to
that's,
try it.
Another one. Yeah.
So,
That was the spicy come up.
so Matt is
So
now,
I think it's quite easy.
Matt and Mike are now eating some chips with the green sambal spicy.
Mike is just in
I
heaven.
love it.
He's in heaven. He's loving it.
So let
That's
me.
what guys is that.
Yeah,
Well, that one's-
it's starting to kick in now, Imelda.
That one's definitely a spicy one.
Oh wow!
Be careful, man.
But Imelda,
Yes.
if it's too spicy for me, should I drink water or don't drink
Yeah.
water?
Guess what?
Okay. Ooh.
What about milk?
I think in Indonesia, I think in
milk will-
Indonesia you should drink like sweet iced tea.
Ah.
Iced tea.
Okay.
So milk.
Yeah, milk.
Sweet iced tea or like orange juice would be nice.
Orange juice. Okay. All right.
Oh, I haven't heard that before. So with this green sambal spicy, what kind of dishes would can I eat this with? So right now we're just eating it with some chips, but what is your recommendation?
Okay. For the green one, I think there's more specific sambal. Yeah. Usually people eat a red sambal, even with or without shrimp paste. The green one is usually they make without shrimp, like the original one, and then it's nice with like, for instance, like a beef. Yeah.
We've got the
And also duck, crispy duck.
Ooh, crispy duck. Yeah,
got
like
the original
a
here.
bebek, like
Yeah,
a
crispy duck.
Oh.
And also usually in Indonesia we eat with curry.
Oh, yeah.
God, must be
Wow.
so spicy.
yes.
Yeah,
So
with curry.
so now I am serving Mike and Matt the sambal original spicy.
Okay.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, I
I mean,
noticed.
I've had them before, but they're just
Yeah.
these are really good.
So I noticed that the sambal original spicy is more. How do you say? The texture is more moist. Do you find that certain chilies are like easier to grind and become moist than the others?
Yeah, I think if I look in like the texture of the chili, I
Yep.
think after I fry it, the green one is more become thicker
Thicker,
and
that's
sticky.
right. Yeah.
And then the red one is more. The more you cook it, the more spreading. That's why when I cook it, I don't use the water. And this time also I cook with less oil,
Wow, that's
so
good
it's more
for.
healthier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say that's good for health conscious eaters. Yeah.
Yeah, the original. I mean, it's almost like sweet.
Yeah. It's a lot different. isn't
There's no sugar in it. Yeah.
Yeah, actually everywhere when you make sambal Indonesia, they always put chili,
Okay.
on other ingredient mixed with sugar,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
and salt. And then the
Yeah.
sourness you can mix with tomato, and then you put
yeah.
like
Okay.
Tomato.
one squeeze like lime, small lime from Indonesia. Yeah, but instead I use lime, I use some tomato.
Ah. So now we are about to taste the red sambal X spicy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Is that what I just had?
Yeah.
Yes.
I need just had.
Careful.
Oh, be
Give me a
careful.
little bit more.
Let Mike try first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I already. I just did already.
Yeah.
It's really good. All of them are really good.
So how
Yeah.
how long does it take you to cook each recipe?
Yes. I cook. Actually, it's a 24-hour.
Oh wow.
Wow.
From like until like packaging. So that's like take a long time. Cook one by one. Cook in my own kitchen.
Wow. Are you
Yeah.
Are you on a gas stove or an electric? Because 24 hours is a very long as a commitment.
No, I'm in the electric stove.
Okay, electric, yeah. It's actually safer, I guess. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, it just hit me. Ah.
The Filipinos have quite a low
Be careful.
tolerance for chili,
Take
for
some
spicy.
milk.
Oh
Oh no! Don't rub your eyes.
no. So, aside from
Eat a cucumber.
oh yeah, we have a cucumber here for the clearing of the palate. So, Imelda,
Melanie.
how can our listeners avail of your amazing sambal through social media? But you know the holidays are coming up. Are you going to be joining any kind of bazaars or gift festival markets?
Yes, I was planning to do more publicity through like a bazaar, and at the moment I already spread my sample to my children's school 2 days ago on Thursday, and
Wow.
then they are so happy, and then it's like, wow, it smells so delicious, and then yeah. And at the moment, my publicity is only through the expat group in Facebook. So far, it's very helpful.
Well, we are happy to keep on helping you with that one because we are truly enjoying your recipe.
Thank you so much, Melanie. Yes, I think you need to be passionate if you want to do business. This is my little business. It's not really, but I'm happy to do this. I'm happy to see people like watering their mouth, like and then they cannot stop eating, and then like I think it's like a like satisfaction for me. So I will keep doing it, and I was planning I'm gonna expand also maybe with cooking, for instance, like rendang or like a fried chicken from Indonesia, like something,
Wow.
recipe that people know,
Well, knowing that you
or maybe some catering, but still in my head now.
Oh, well, whatever it is that you do, let us, keep us in the loop, and we're sure that it's all
us in the
going
ring
to.
of
Keep the
fire.
supplies.
Yes, keep us in the ring of fire. That's right. Woohoo!
All right. Thank you very much for your time today, Imelda.
Hey, thank you so much, Matt.
And thank you very much for introducing us to your amazing sambal. And we look forward to seeing your business grow and hopefully your chicken. Maybe you'll have some kind of chicken restaurant at some stage called Imelda's Kitchen.
I forgot to say the packaging is really nice. Like your eye is the chili.
Yeah, it's nice.
And that's so cute.
I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for the podcast today.
You're
I wish
welcome.
you good luck
Definitely.
for the baru.
Oh,
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Cheers.
Okay, well, that was Imelda Vanderwolp of
Ooh.
Imelda's Kitchen,
my
home of
eyes.
Imelda's Kitchen sambal. That's
My
smoking
eyes.
hot.
Yeah, my eyes are
The deliverer of pain.
Oh, how good
red
is it?
Ask
sambal
Mel.
egg spice. It's really good. But I
You don't eat spicy stuff
No.
much at all. But
for me, the sambal original spicy is
It's
good.
really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
in the middle.
I mean, I'm not surprised that there's sugar in it, but I would have never thought that. But I mean, it's for everybody listening. It's not like sweet.
No,
but it
no.
has a
it was
like a
quite a contrast wasn't
yeah
it, from the.
But it's a good
green
balance
one to-
between
yep.
like a sweet heat and salty and
Yep.
And what I really like is that so if you look at the sambal closely, it has a lot of texture. There's the oil, there's the moisture from the tomatoes, there's like little bits of seeds from the chili. I can see some peppers. And then when you eat it, when you put it in your mouth, the tastes are also layered. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a mush that you don't know
Yeah.
what you're eating. It comes out slowly.
yeah.
And that's what makes it. You can actually eat it by itself.
I know, yeah. It's like a dipping sauce essentially.
Yeah, just get a couple of cucumbers, just to balance it off. Awesome.
Mel's definitely sweating right now.
Well, it's that time of year again when lists start coming out, wrap-ups of the year that was. So we might as well get in on the act. I've called it the Best of the Bureau 2019. Now, we don't have time to go through an entire list, so I thought we might cover one category this episode, then another one next episode, and so on. The criteria? Well, I'm not too keen on ranking things. I don't know about you guys.
So this sharing that we're doing today is in no particular order.
No particular order,
Okay.
and based on how much traffic we got on the BureauAsia.com website for that story.
Well, that's a good
So
enough
sort of a popularity
rating. Sure.
indicator. Yeah. So in order to make it into the best of the Bureau 2019, something or someone had to have been featured on the Bureau website this year for starters. And then, as we mentioned, based on the traffic those features received, and we ranked them and get our top 5 from there. So I thought I'd choose something easy this week. Cocktail bars.
Yay!
Yeah, so on the list, the list of 5 that we've got that attracted the most traffic to our website, Summer Experiment, Smog, Below, Telephone Bar, and In the Mood. What do you think, guys? Are we on the money there?
Yeah.
Now, Mike and I think we've been to nearly all of those bars.
I just haven't been to I haven't been to Telephone. Yeah.
I haven't been to Summer Experiment, Smog. I agree with that. I think that all the 5 bars, based on what I've read, so even if I haven't been to the bar, based on what I've read on the Bureau website, they're very, how do you say, they have a good grasp of what the Vietnam market, well, Saigon in general, is going towards.
Yep.
And if you want to be a relevant cocktail bar, you have to be always, on the lookout for what's the next best thing. But at the same time, places like Below and In the Mood, really old-fashioned drinks are always going to be a staple, and they do it really well.
Yeah, there's a good mix in there, especially like what we were saying with Summer Experiment, how it's sort of leading this new charge of bars and sustainability and zero waste sort of stuff. Smog is very themed.
Yeah.
You probably either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
But our guess is that you'll love it.
Well, for this Instagrammable effect of wearing a mask, I guess that would always earn some points.
I will say Smog is the type of place where, like, when you go in, it's like you even forget where you are. Like, you forget you're in Saigon. I mean, it's
very cool.
Wow.
And it's not even a big bar.
No.
I mean, I think that's what gives it its charm.
And then you look out the window and you see the
Smog.
unfinished metro and the smog. Yeah, so it's probably the
On
only
point.
Yeah, it's probably the only place in town where you wouldn't want the metro to be finished.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And look, Telephone Bar is probably still the most, how do I say, authentic speakeasy. Maybe there are others that we haven't been invited to check out. But since this quote-unquote speakeasy craze descended upon Saigon back in the mid-2008 teens, Telephone Bar is probably the only one who really genuinely doesn't want to advertise their address.
Yeah, they don't have a Facebook page, actually.
Yeah.
As far as I know. And the drinks are exceptional.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So, let's get excited, shall we?
Get excited!
Get excited!
You sound like Elmo or Oscar the Grouch.
This is our segment where we tell each other what bar, restaurant, cafe, drink, trend, event, or food we should all be getting excited about. Who's going to go first?
Me.
Okay, Mel.
All right, there has to be like jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yay! Thank you.
Somewhat appropriate.
I'm super excited about Art de Noël. This is happening on the 29th of November at the Sofitel Saigon. This is the Christmas tree lighting at the hotel lobby at 6 p.m. So actually, it's a late start to Christmas for me as a Filipino who is, I'm used to Christmas decors being put up in shopping malls in September.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's right. Yeah.
But, so I'm excited about that. And in general, I'm really excited about all the holiday trimmings getting put up around the city at the shopping malls, street lights, the villas out here in District 7.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, District 7 has them. Yep.
Yep. So pretty excited about Christmas.
Nice.
Yay!
Mike, are you excited?
I'm excited about this place called Chill Town.
Ooh, Chill Town.
I knew it was going to come up.
Where is that?
It is a photograph of a photograph of a photograph. So,
I just needed to break from that Chill Town. Okay, all right, go on, do it.
What is it, Mike?
Talk about Chill Town.
So
I'm never going to live this down.
So, God, where do I start with it? I get a text of a screenshot from Matt saying, we got to check this place out. It's in Tuduk. And look, by the photos, it looks awesome. And everyone that I showed it to, everybody's like, oh, yeah, that's all. Like, I'd go there. Yeah, we park in District 2, took a cab from there. But when we're trying to find it, when we're there, the cab driver's like driving up and down the street. We're going, where the fuck is this place?
Yeah.
And long story short, it's just...
We were looking for a Japantown, weren't we?
And it was literally just one address, and they were all the chairs and everything was just
Piled up.
all against the wall. They were
It was
doing construction.
closed.
So it wasn't open yet.
No, we were a little bit early, but that place didn't look like it was going to open until next year.
But what it looked like was like multiple vendors would be in it, but it's just a wanang, like it's a.
They were just fronts,
shop
fronts,
and Matt just goes, no, I know there's not shops in it because look, and he looks at the fucking wall, and it's like the next shop is right here, and there's no,
Man.
It's very deceptive. Yeah.
Guys, truth in advertising.
Massive. It looks massive in the photos.
I wouldn't recommend anyone go.
Yeah, I mean it was just like a whim.
It was a bust.
Yeah,
it was a bust.
So which part of that is getting excited about? The road trip to Tuduk.
Yeah. Oh, our cab driver back to District 2 was
fairly
definitely excited.
Yeah. I'm just going to mention Summer Experiment again. I know we've spoken about it a bit, but that's worth getting excited about. Garden craft cocktails, ingredients sourced from local farms and in the bar itself. Jay Moore and the team have leapt out of the blocks running, so now it's up to the pack to catch them. Now it's time for the Classifieds. This is a segment where we give a shout out to some social media guys and gals that we follow in Vietnam and the region. Mel, what you got?
I am following at Jenny Trang Lei, I guess.
Okay.
Jenny Trang Lei on Instagram. She is a film and TV commercial producer, and she was actually part of the Spike Lee movie that shot here in the region, The Five Bloods. So I've known Jenny for a couple of years now. Actually, Instagram is, I notice these days that it's really all about stories. You just put it up there, what you did for the past 24 hours, it's there.
Yeah.
And she is, I find her stories really engaging. Well, I guess, as a story creator for movies and TV commercials, she's just got that natural talent to take you in her personal experience and, make it entertaining. So I follow her street food stories. She obviously, tells you what's happening. And it's like watching a TV show already.
Nice.
But she's not limited to the Vietnamese street food. She and her friends, I don't know her friends, but I feel like I know her friends because I watch their stories.
Yep.
They go to all the trendy restaurants. And follow Jenny Trang Lei if you want to get the lowdown on authentic Vietnamese street food, but at the same time know what's happening in, the modern side of Vietnam.
Awesome. Okay, great. Mike?
Dr. Burger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's a nice one.
Oh, they have an Instagram.
Yeah,
because right.
He's onto something.
And they're very active with their stories, and I believe all their customers, they'll take a photo of them and they post it, But I mean, it's a nice account.
And I think that with Dr. Burger, their Instagram account is not just to, show burgers or whatever. You have to follow them to know where they're going to be.
Yeah.
So it's location based,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
Where are they now?
Let's see. I believe there's at where the youth center is, where the club here.
Okay.
Yeah.
While Mike's looking that up, I've chosen this bloke because he induces quite a bit of FOMO with his posts. He's the vice president of WMC Group, which has quite a large number of properties in their portfolio, including the Reverie, Brodard, Windsor Plaza, Vietnam House, and so on. His name is James Young, and he goes by the Instagram handle @gastronaut_LXVII. I believe that's Roman numerals at the end.
67.
It equals 67, so perhaps he's giving away a little bit about his age. He's always posting photos of the posh venues he visits. And I believe just last week he was in Marrakesh. So there you go. But yeah, you'll see him around at various restaurants and venues and whatever else in Saigon if you hang out in those posh venues.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we were following people riding trucks, going to posh places, and hanging out with Spike Lee.
Nice mix.
Amazing.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's just about it for this episode. Thank you for joining me again, guys. I appreciate it. Before we go, one final observation from the both of you about Saigon.
Well, according to my friend Alexa, Ho Chi Minh City air pollution, real-time air quality index AQI 144.
Alexa, stop.
Unhealthy for sensitive groups. Updated on Saturday, 12 noon.
Okay, yeah, it's turning into a bit of an issue, as it does this time of year, I think, leading up to Tet.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have a final observation? Did you find where Dr. Burger is?
Yeah, they're going to be at the youth center.
Okay.
What is it?
Today and tomorrow.
Yeah, for
Sunday,
the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Okay,
Awesome.
nice. Final observation for me. Established and non-established restaurants seem to be queuing up to get a location in District 2. Mostly it seems to take advantage of deliveries. It makes sense, I guess, when the demographic that perhaps most likely to order in fish and chips, tacos and Indian live in Tao Dien. Look out for more hole-in-the-wall establishments that are less about dining in and probably more about being able to offer timely, less fuss delivery. Now, don't forget to go to our website, thebureauasia.com, for plenty of stories and info about Vietnam and the region. And you can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
Where at?
At the Bureau Asia.